Okay, I'm recording. Thanks, Red. Welcome, everybody. My daughter's about to walk in. It's Halloween, and I forgot. So anyway,
Oh,
a little about myself. My name is Marty DeGarmo. I've been online since 2004. And like most people, at least 98% of us probably, you get online and you think you can make some money. It sounds like a good idea. And you wind up losing money. In fact, yeah, it cost you to get online to make money. Well, that went on for about 10 years because I was too dumb to quit. And I did learn some skills. I ran into Mike Ellis and Dan Street, and between the three of us, we're pretty good marketers. Well, then we ran into another problem. That problem was, and it was worse to us, is we could build a team, big teams, hundreds of people, thousands of people, but you couldn't bring anybody with you to success. A small percent, 1-2% make a little money, and everybody else doesn't make a dime. That was horrendous because then you get into, can I dig the ditch faster than the dirt builds back in? I don't mean to call people dirt, but that's how the mentality of some of these gurus. I can promote faster than people quit. And the reason people are quitting, they're not making any money. It's not brain surgery. They're just not making any money. And, they want to say you don't have a big enough why. You don't want, that's just not the case. It takes time to get these skills. And I learned some, but I was doing it full time. So I had the time. Where some people, they got a full-time job, or they're taking care of their parents, or they're a single parent. They got kids. I mean, it's life, it's called. And nobody has that time. Well, about 19 months ago now, time's flying, we were looking for something else. We were looking for something that I'm not sure existed, a company that could make an even for everybody. And we came across Onpassive, and the rest is history. What we found out that first day and what we know today, every day it just grows. The size of this and the potential's mind-blowing. So I'm going to turn it over to my friend, business partner, Mike Ellis. He's going to explain this business, and just fasten your seatbelt. It's life-changing. Go ahead, Mike.
okay, Marty. Thanks for the introduction, and I want to welcome everybody to this webinar. We have people from all over the world, and we want to welcome our brothers and sisters from around the world. Today, we're going to be talking about Onpassive, and Onpassive is doing some really extraordinary things that have never been done online, offline, never been done in business before. And it was started by a gentleman named Ash Mufareh. Ash Mufareh is the visionary, the brain trust behind Onpassive. And he's built all the tools of Onpassive with his tech team in India. And right now they're about 600 strong. And what they've done, which is really, really important, this is all brand new technology that we're going to be introducing to the world. Really extraordinary what he and his team have done. And as we come in and look at Onpassive, we all have the same question. It never changes. And you should have this question. And the question is, can I personally make any money with Onpassive? And Marty touched on that a little bit. We know that the majority of the people come online, they don't make any money. So the question, can I make any money with Onpassive? Really, really a good question. And I'm going to answer that question right now. The answer to that question is, oh yeah, you can make money, and you can make a lot of it. And I'm going to spend the next few minutes telling you how you can do that. As we look at Onpassive, it is massive right now. Ash has built something that is bigger than any of us ever thought it would be. And as I look at Onpassive, and as I came into Onpassive, there were a few things. It really was all I needed to know. And it's just a few concepts, about 5 of them. And once you understand what Ash has done, how he's structured Onpassive for us, those individuals that are coming in and participating with Onpassive, you will have found a home. So I'm going to talk about these concepts. There's about 5 of them. And once you see how they're integrated together, how they work together, it really is a game changer. It will change your life. So the first concept, as I listened to Ash 20 months ago, as you come into Onpassive, it is a self-funding business, okay? And what that means is as you come in, you will pay once, you will never have to go out of pocket again. And like Marty and like Dan, like most of the people that are here today, I've been online for a very, very long amount of time, and I've done many businesses online. And I can tell you, self-funding is a rarity. In fact, I've never seen it before. Most businesses, as you come in, they will milk you dry. They'll take every penny you have until you're out. And the reason you're out is because of what Marty said. You're not making any money. That is not Onpassive. As you come into Onpassive, you will pay once. You will never go out of pocket again. Absolutely love that. The next one is, it really just threw me back. It truly is amazing. And the next one is, as you come in, Onpassive is going to force you to be successful. And what that means is Onpassive is going to force you to make money. Now, I had never heard this before in any business. And what Onpassive is going to do, they're not going to ask you to pick up a shovel and start shoveling a ditch so you can make money. That's not how it works. Onpassive is going to do the work for you and assure you, guarantee you that you will make money. And I'll get into that in just a little bit. But when I heard that one, I really had to think about it for a few days. But as I started to explore how Onpassive was structured and the numbers of Onpassive, it was true. Onpassive, as you come in, they will force you to make money. I absolutely love that one. The third one really is as important as the first two, because without the third one, none of this happens. And what's going to happen as you come in and start your business with Onpassive? Onpassive is going to help you grow your business. They're going to help you by driving traffic, and I mean massive traffic. And if you can't get good qualified eyes in front of what you're doing, people that come in, love it, join and pay, you don't have a business. Onpassive saw that problem with any online business, and they took care of it. They were literally going to drive traffic for you. And I have some people come in and they say, well, you know, that's kind of nice. They're going to drive a little traffic for me. Maybe I get 3 or 4, maybe a half a dozen sales a month. And, you know, it's okay, but it's not great. That's not how it works. And really what I need to do is show you what Onpassive is going to be doing with an example of what they did 5 or 6 months ago. And what Onpassive did, they came on and they wanted to test their traffic sources. So what they did is they just cranked the traffic up. And their goal was to bring in 1 million opt-ins, and they did not put a time frame on it. Could be 3 months, could be 6 months, could be a year. They did not put a time frame on it. So they just cranked it up. And what happened in 4 days, Onpassive brought in 1 million opt-ins. And if you know anything about online marketing or traffic online, you know that is extraordinary. And when I talk about the amount of traffic that Onpassive is going to bring in for all of us, I want you to keep in the back of your mind the sheer volume that Onpassive is going to be doing for those individuals that have come in and are participating with Onpassive. It is life-changing. So keep that volume in the back of your mind. The fourth concept that I want to talk about is the customer side of Onpassive. Onpassive treats their customers like royalty. And the way they do that is the products that they've developed for the individuals online. And this really is for personal use or business use. It is a total solution for personal and business use. But the tools of Onpassive, and I mentioned this just a little earlier, they are cutting edge technology. This technology has never been developed or used online before. And as we look at the products of Onpassive, they are so good. People will come in, and when they start to use the products of Onpassive, they will never leave. And as we look at the products of Onpassive and the people, the customers that will be coming in and using these products, it's going to vary. It could be K through 12. It could be colleges. It could be small, medium, large size business. It could be governments. It could be just simply personal use. And I believe all of these individuals in these different categories will come in and use the tools of Onpassive. And as they come in, because these products are better than anything online, and here's the really cool part, all the products have a better price point than anything online today. So as people come in and use these tools, they are going to love them. They will never leave. And what that does for us, those individuals that are participating with Onpassive, as customers come in and use the products of Onpassive, it is a monthly fee. And what that does for us, it makes a residual income, not only a residual income, but a walk away money income. And that's what we're all trying to get to. That's what we all want. We want that residual income. So as we look at Onpassive, and just those 4 concepts will set you free because of what Onpassive has done with those 4 concepts: self-funding, forced to be successful, traffic, customer side of Onpassive. They have made a business platform for us that is completely 100% automated. You don't have to sell, you don't have to share, you don't have to recruit. Again, Onpassive is going to do this for us. So it is a completely 100% automated business platform. Absolutely love it. It will change lives around the world. And that's why we today have a worldwide audience. People are very, very excited about what Onpassive is going to be doing for us. So as we look at Onpassive, how do we all come into Onpassive? Today, there is a position. It is the founding position. It is a $97 position. You can come in, pay the $97, and it locks you into the company of Onpassive. It not only does that, but it locks you into the pay structure of Onpassive. That's even more important. Now, there are a couple other benefits as we're waiting for Onpassive to launch. And Onpassive is scheduled to launch this year, 2020. If you come in and you are a builder, you want to build a team, you can do that. Onpassive gives you the ability to share Onpassive and build a team beneath you. What that does is it cuts time frames. And when I say that, it gets you to that financial position you want to be quicker. But it doesn't matter. You do not have to do this. This is 100% automated business. If you want to do it, you can. There are some benefits to that. The main one is cutting time frames and getting to that financial bottom line that you want to get to quicker, but it's not necessary. You don't have to do that. So as Onpassive launches to the world this year, 2020, how will we all come into Onpassive? We will all come into Onpassive as customers. And the first thing we will do, there is a fee that we will come in and pay. This fee is the one-time payment. You will pay it once. You'll never go out of pocket again. We will come in. We will pay that fee. When we do that, we have access to all the products of Onpassive. And again, I'll get to that in just a second. But once you do that, once you pay that fee, it is a monthly fee. You go in your back office, you click a button, you become an independent reseller of the IT product. That allows, having that title allows Onpassive to pay us. That's where we all want to get to. Now, the monthly fee that we're going to be paying, that second monthly fee that we will pay will come out of the proceeds of Onpassive. So it will come from the profits that we make in Onpassive. And Onpassive, I wish I could get into the pay structure with you, but Ash Mufareh has told us that he does not want that out on the internet yet. So I can't talk about the specific pay plan, but I can give you an idea how it's going to work. Let's say you're a salesperson and you go out and you make a half a dozen sales this month. You will make a commission off of that volume at the end of the month. That's how it works. The difference with Onpassive, as we look at Onpassive and we come in, Onpassive is going to do the work for us. So when we pay that monthly fee, we are outsourcing to Onpassive to do the work for us. So what Onpassive is going to do, it's going to go over to their toolbox, and there are many tools in Onpassive. The first tool that Onpassive originally developed was the automated marketing platform, and in that platform has all the tools we use to market with. And it could be a page builder, it could be a funnel builder, it could be a communication module, it could be traffic. And what Onpassive is going to do is go over to that automated marketing platform. They're going to pull out the tool of traffic. They're going to start driving traffic for us. And instead of us making the sales, Onpassive is going to do the work. They're going to go out. They're going to contact the people. They're going to get eyes in front of what we're doing. People will come in. They'll love it. They'll join and they'll pay. So all of these customers that Onpassive is going to be bringing in will go under us as founding members and independent resellers of the IT products. Now, it works the same way if you build a team. It's just larger. Onpassive, again, is going to drive traffic. They're going to bring people in. They're going to bring sales in. They're going to put them underneath us. But they're not only going to put them underneath you, but the team you've built. So you get a commission off of all those individual sales that are in your group. Again, it cuts time frames. It's not necessary, 100% automated, but there are some tangible benefits to building a team. So as we look at Onpassive and what they're going to be doing for us, it truly is extraordinary. And as we look at how we get paid and how the customers come in underneath us, it is something that Onpassive is going to do for us. I want to stick with the volume theme of Onpassive, just to give you an idea of the sheer volume that Onpassive is going to be doing for us, those individuals participating with Onpassive. And I'm going to take one of the tools out of the tools of Onpassive. And by the way, as we launch, there will be about 40 tools in Onpassive, all of them cutting edge, proprietary, built from the ground up, that will go out to the world as they launch to the world. I'm just going to take one of these tools. And the tool I want to take is in the, it's in the communication module, and that tool is a webinar service. Today, we're doing a webinar service with Zoom. And Zoom is one of the big dogs on the block. Zoom they bring in about 200 million people a day that do Zooms. And of those 200 million, there are a lot of people that actually pay for this service. And when we talk about the Zoom service and the webinar service of Onpassive, you really can't compare the two. When we look at Zoom, Zoom is very, very old technology. And all they've done is they've grabbed it, wrapped it up, put a bow on there, and thrown it out there. And like I said, hundreds of millions of people use the Zoom webinar every single day. And their net worth is massive. Marty knows more about that than I do, but it's massive. Here's what's going to happen as Onpassive launches to the world with this one product. As we launch, there will be tens of millions of people coming over from Zoom and the other platforms that have a webinar service online. And by the way, there are about 25 of them. These individuals, because of the quality of the product is so superb, they're going to be coming over to Onpassive and using the Onpassive webinar service. And they're going to be doing it because it is superior. It is so much better at a lower price point. And I believe in the course of 1 year, Onpassive would become a unicorn company at the end of the year with one product, the webinar product of Onpassive. I believe by the end of that 1 year, I'm not sure that a lot of these webinar platforms like Zoom today will even be in business. But at the end of that 1 year, I believe Onpassive would be a unicorn company. And that's a company with a net worth of $1 billion. That's with one product of Onpassive. Now, as Onpassive launches to the world this year, with the 40 different products that they have, and all of these products are cutting edge. They are the best of the best. It's just like the webinar service. They are better than anything out there at a lower cost point. I believe day one, as Onpassive launches to the world, they will be a unicorn company, a company that has a value of over $1 billion, and it's going to be substantially over that the first day they launch. And when we look at the sheer volume that Onpassive is going to be bringing in, the customer side of Onpassive that they're going to be bringing in and placing underneath all of us, we are in such a great position to take advantage of everything Onpassive. And I believe as a founding member, whether you came in 2 years ago or you come in a month, you are going to be in a position to take care of all of those financial burdens and be in a position to live in financial abundance. That is what Onpassive is doing. That's what Onpassive was made for, to take care of our bottom line. And Ash even stated that as he started to build Onpassive. One of his main goals was to take the 97% of the people that come online and try and make money and fail for whatever reason, whatever that reason is, and turn that number around to 97% of the people that come online will be successful. You will be forced to be successful. Absolutely love that. I want to go over one more thing before I turn it back over to Marty. And really that is the sheer genius of Onpassive and Ash Mufareh. I believe as Onpassive launches to the world, 80% of the people coming into Onpassive will be customers. And they're going to come into Onpassive because it's a superior product, a better mousetrap, build it, people will flock to your door. So 80% will come in and they will be customers. And again, it could be K through 12, it could be colleges, it could be small, medium, large businesses, it could be governments, it could be personal use. All of those people will come in and do that. But there's another group of people that will come in and love the products of Onpassive and they will use them. But it's a little different for, say, 20% of those individuals. They're going to come in, they're going to use the product, love it. But there's always in the back of their mind, they're wondering if they can afford it the next month. And I don't know if you've been there. I have at one time, and it's not a very good feeling. You get things rolling, but you're just not sure you can afford to keep it going. And what Ash Mufareh has done for these individuals, it is sheer genius. Once you understand this, you're just going to have to come in because there's no other company in the world that does this. What Ash has done, these individuals that come in and pay the monthly fee, over time, the cost of that monthly fee will go down. Over time, the cost of that monthly fee will be zero. And over time, and get this, over time, Onpassive is going to pay them to use the tools of Onpassive. Now, I don't know about you, but if I found a company like that and was using their tools, I'm never leaving. This is what Ash Mufareh has done throughout the whole ecosystem of Onpassive. He uses this genius through everything on Onpassive. And as we look at the customers coming into Onpassive, they will never leave. It will be a superior product. The 80%, they don't have a problem paying the monthly fee. They've got a large budget. But the 20%, they're going to love it. They will never leave, as the 80% will never leave. This is what Onpassive has done that just blew me away. And when you understand those first four concepts and you add volume into that, and the sheer volume that's going to be coming into Onpassive, it's not hundreds of thousands of people. It's tens of millions of people coming in monthly, in my opinion. And as that happens, because we're in Onpassive, because we're participating, because we become founders and independent resellers of the IT product, we are in such a great position, not only to take advantage of everything in Onpassive, but to take care of that bottom line, to take care of those financial woes. That's what Ash had in mind when he built Onpassive. Onpassive was made for you and I. As you come into Onpassive, I always recommend that you continue to explore Onpassive because the more you know, the better it gets. And again, I've been doing this about 20 months. It just keeps getting better and better and better. We are at the precipice of launching Onpassive to the world now. And again, every day it gets better and better and better. But keep it very, very simple as you come in. Think about the four concepts as you come in: self-funding, forced to be successful, traffic, they're going to build your business for you, and customer is royalty, and then volume. If you keep it simple, come on in, pay the $97, lock your position in Onpassive, and I can tell you, Ash is going to guarantee that you're going to make money. And as I see it, what's been happening over the last 20 months, your financial problems are going to be over in a very, very short period of time. That's what I love about Onpassive. Everybody comes in, it is a level playing field, and Onpassive is going to help everybody, whether you're a builder or you're not. 100% automated. This is Onpassive. I think you're in the right place at the right time. Timing is perfect. And as you come into Onpassive, yeah, you can start doing your happy dance because it's real today. And in the next couple of months, it will launch and we are just going to rock and roll. I'm going to hand it back over to Marty. Marty, go ahead and take it wherever you want. Yeah, it's very, very good.
Yeah, fantastic, Mike. A bunch of my grandchildren are about to walk into the house, so it's going to get loud. I might have to turn it back over to you, and you finish this thing out. Marina's here, and she has a guest Red's got some Q&A, and Dan, you got something, I'm sure. But anyway, it's going to get loud here, so I'm not going to be able to do any more except look good.
That's okay, Marty. Let's turn it over to Marina. I know she has a guest today, and just take it away, Marina.
Thank you, Mike. Thanks, Marty. Hi to Dan, Red, and Claudia. Really awesome being here. I'm not going to wish you a happy Halloween. I don't celebrate it for personal reasons. But either way, it's raining here in Johannesburg, South Africa. It's actually a beautiful evening. We needed it because it's been very dry, and we just thank the Lord for the rain. Really awesome. Yeah, I just wanted to, before I introduce Claudia, it's, as Mark was saying, we really at the tip. We are about to launch to the world, and it's the 31st of October. We are launching in December sometime. We don't have that exact date, but by the end of December, we would have launched to the world. And that's just 2 months away. 2 months. It's really, really exciting times. And you want to get in. It's actually quite funny when you look at the entry point to become a founder of this dynamic global IT giant. $97. It's all it takes right now. And then we're all going to pay for a one-time package where, you're going to have access to all these tools. And Mike said there's about 40 tools, but the last time we checked, there's actually 52, but they keep growing. They just keep growing because Ash and his team is forever creating and inventing and reinventing. And there's just never going to be a time where Onpassive has run out of ideas because we've got these creative architects and engineers, and they just keep coming up, keeping up with the times, making sure we're ahead of everything that's happening. We are miles ahead of what's happening now. Ash Mufareh is about 5 years ahead of time in the IT field. He's really a mastermind when it comes to driving targeted traffic to your website. And the nice thing is, when we launch, the day we launch, we all get a 7-day free trial, and we'll get our own personal website, which is branded to us. You can also then take whatever other business you're involved with, put it onto that website, and Onpassive will use their AI to drive targeted traffic that suits your business. It's absolutely incredible. I mean, there's just so many good things that's happening on Onpassive, but besides that, it's AI with heart. And Ash Mufareh has got this heart to help turn poverty into prosperity through Onpassive. He could not do it on his own. And, he's come up with this fantastic business opportunity, attracted. If you're here, you've definitely got a heart to help not just yourself, but you're wanting to help your family, and you're wanting to help communities, especially with COVID-19. This is the new norm. We have to have meetings on webinars. We're going to have the best, I can't say one of the best, it's going to be the best webinar platform you've ever had. We will be able to see all of you. We'll be able to have multiple hosts, and there will be unlimited hosts, unlimited attendees. So it doesn't matter what kind of event you're having or hosting. You could have up to 5 million, 3 million, 2,000 people without having to upgrade that package. That's just one. The other thing that's fantastic is in the Onpassive Academy, which is a platform for online schooling and training and what have you. It's absolutely phenomenal. You'll be able to take courses, you'll be able to give courses. All of this is available to you. Over and above that, you're going to have the traffic. And I know that it is so expensive to do traffic. And, you might even pay Google or Facebook ads or whatever you're using, LinkedIn and Instagram and Twitter. It's not cheap. And there's no guarantee. They don't guarantee you leads. They'll say you'll get so many impressions or clicks or whatever, but that's not guaranteed leads. Onpassive knows the algorithms. They know who's looking for what, and they'll find you, which is just phenomenal. We are going to be the hunted. People are going to look out for who's with Onpassive and wanting to join us. We don't have to even do anything if you don't want to. The reason we are so passionate about Onpassive and sharing this opportunity with you is not because we have to build a team. You don't have to do anything if you don't want to. It's just going to cut time frames, as Mike always says. It's going to just help the system get you there quicker and earning quicker. I get messages all the time about joining for only $200, for only $300, for only $1,000. These different opportunities, and especially Bitcoin and what have you. And I say, for only $97, the world is my oyster. I've got everything that I need, that I'll ever need in business again. So yeah, I get very excited. And also, Ash Mufareh has just signed a 9-year lease with for our offices in Hyderabad, India. We're expanding. We've already got offices in Bangalore. That office is full to capacity. I think it's about 250 staff members we have there. I stand to be corrected. It's between 200 and 250. And on Monday, they are moving 400 new staff members, and we are hiring 75 new staff members a week at this point. We've already taken up on Monday, we're going to fill 2 floors. This is a 5-story building. It's branded with Onpassive. So, you know, people that say, where are we? We are a brick and mortar company. We're not an MLM. We are not a network marketing company. But if you are in any of that, if you're an affiliate to any other business, I'm not knocking network marketing at all. There's some great products out there, some great companies, but the problem is you have to keep filling that funnel. And if you're not a recruiter like myself, I struggle to recruit. I don't understand the advertising. I've spent money doing little courses, but you know, I haven't quite succeeded. I really haven't. And I've wasted money. Onpassive is going to do all that for you. So it doesn't matter what business you are. Claudia's a hairdresser. She'll be able to get targeted traffic just for her little dot there in Canada. She can say, just in this area, I want to advertise for a special, whatever. And with Onpassive, not only is she going to get customers for Onpassive that's going to join her team, she's also going to be able to market her hairdressing salon and get customers there. So it doesn't matter what business you're in, whether it's online or offline, Onpassive has got the answer for you. So we are very, very excited. Goosebumps all the way. We're going to, you know, in just 2 months' time, we're going to have the biggest party we've ever seen, because when Onpassive launches, it's going to be like a tsunami. It's going to shake the internet. We're already shaking up the internet. You just got to search Onpassive or hashtag Onpassive anywhere, and you will see them on Twitter, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Google. I mean, everywhere. And if you don't know really what Onpassive is, it's every tool you'll ever need to be a success. It's an IT company. Go onto their website, www.onpassive.com. Read, you can see testimonials from people. You'll learn about IT and artificial intelligence and search engine optimism and ClickFunnels and anything that you need to know. You just search it in the onpassive.com website, and they will have write-ups about it, lots and lots of them. So, you know, like Richard Branson says, I think it's Richard Branson, yes, if somebody offers you an opportunity and you're not sure about it, a great opportunity and you're not sure about it, jump in and learn as you go. And that's exactly what a lot of us have done. Secure your position now. You don't want to join next month because the price is going up when we go into our soft launch to $149. Save the $53. If you've got that extra money, you can even sponsor someone in, you know, help people, because Onpassive is AI with heart, and we all have a heart to help others. Not only are you going to be able to buy the house of your dreams, the car of your dreams, you're going to be able to help your family do exactly the same thing. You'll be the coolest uncle or aunt, because your nieces and nephews are going to just love you, because you're going to be able to spoil them with all these great prezzies and what have you. And you're also going to be able to help your community, or if it's not your community and it's just a heart that you have for another cause out there around the world, wherever it is, you are going to be able to do that. If you are a non-profit organization or non-government organization, NGO, NPO, you know, being in Onpassive, you're going to get a lot more eyes onto your cause because of the Onpassive platform that we have for you. So, you know, anyone that's looking to raise funds for their charities and that, this is the place you want to be. It really, really is. So I don't know where Claudia's disappeared to, honey. I'm sure you're still there. But Claudia, oh, there we go. Claudia's daughter got married yesterday. So I want to say congratulations to her.
Thank you.
She had to do
Thank you.
7 upstyles and what have you. And I know I've come from the hairdressing industry. It's not fun. And she was really, really busy with that. But Claudia's a lovely person. She's got a heart of gold. She's in Canada, but I'll leave it up to you. You're looking lovely. Your hair looks so pretty and shiny. And yeah, take it away, sweetie. Thank you.
Oh, better put that back down.
Over to you,
Hello,
Claudia.
guys. So yes, so my first video, I'm shy and I'm not shy. I can talk about my business a lot. I can say what brought me to this opportunity was actually my brother. So my brother's been online for quite some time, looking around for different opportunities, you know, like everyone else has. And you know, it's always, oh, you got to hear about this. You got to hear about this. It's great, you know. So I would hear that every so often, and I'd go and I'd look at it and I'd join it. And yeah, no, it wasn't so great. And then he told me about Onpassive, and I'm not even sure that he even knew how to explain it to me, because it was a giant even for him. So he said, you just look into it. I'm telling you, this opportunity is going to be fantastic. I promise you, I promise you. Okay, I'll go and I'll take a look. Well, when I did take a look, lights, they went off everywhere in my head, because I have, besides being a hairdresser, I've also done things like build websites and build niche sites and do different things like that. I did all the marketing stuff, but it's a lot easier, let's say, to fail than it is to succeed when you're marketing online, because the key thing is the traffic. With the traffic comes a whole bundle of money behind it. You just keep throwing the money at it, and the traffic's just not targeted. So what you end up getting is a whole bunch of people that aren't really interested in what you're selling. And that's not what you want. It's not going to do any of you any good. Myself, I've been in the hairdressing industry for 38 years. I'm actually sitting in my salon right now doing this presentation with you guys. You know, I always wanted to come out with my own product because there's a million different hair products, but there's also things that happen to our body as we go along, and we start to age and we start to lose certain things like the oils in our hair and our skin. And I thought, geez, you know, I know what we need. And even myself, having suppliers come into my salon and they're promoting this product and that product and the other product. And, you know, so I would try them all, but they would never really do what I thought they would do. So I decided to formulate my own, and I thought, boom, I got a winner. I got a winner. I tested it on my own hair, my husband's hair, the whole family's hair. Fantastic product. So I go out, I know how to build websites, as I said, so I built a beautiful website. I put it out there. Thousands of dollars later, no joke, thousands of dollars later. Not only did I have to find a manufacturer to make the product for me, which was really hard to do, but then I had to go out and try to get people interested in it. Well, if it's not a big name brand, as we all know, it's not going to be popular because nobody's going to know what it is. But there are people looking for things like my particular product that doesn't have sulfates in it, because sulfates are very bad for the hair. And, you know, so there are people are out there looking for it, but how do I find them? That's the problem. So that's why when my brother told me about Onpassive, when I went and I looked and saw what it actually was, I was just jumping out of my seat. I was like, oh my God, this is like a no-brainer. Like, I have to get involved in this. forget about the founder thing. I want my business involved in this. So I became extremely, extremely excited, and I still am very, very excited. But the fact that you can become a founder, that's just a win, 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 a plus, plus, plus for me. So that's my story, guys. And, you know, it's whole heart truth. And when I did look further into it, and I mean, I met Marina, Mike I've seen on video, Dan I've seen on video, Red I've seen on video, you know, we haven't all met in person. And that's the great thing about it. I mean, but we all know each other. We talk to each other. We're like one big happy family, which I love. That's very exciting to me. As Marina said, I have a heart, and I have to say I do. I have a heart for people. I love people, but I love to help people. And what I see going on in the world, when I talk about it, it makes me very emotional. It's true. When I watched the CEO, Ash, talk about things that happen in this world, that it's an unequal world, that really hits home for me, because it really is. And I've always thought that. We're here in Canada, we have these beautiful, clean streets. But, you know, we also have our unfortunate, but nothing like what we see in other countries. And when I found out that this opportunity was also about helping those particular people, that really struck a chord with me. And I definitely wanted to jump in as a founder, help as many people as I possibly could. And I think I've achieved that. So far, I think I've achieved it. And that feeling, there's nothing more rewarding in the world, to me anyway, to help people. In fact, my husband often tells me, you just give too much stuff away. You know, you shouldn't be in business for yourself. But, you know, I do what I love, and I do what I can. And this opportunity just allows me to do more of that. So that makes me really happy, really, really happy. And that's it, guys.
Thank you so much. You know, that's you really do have a heart, and that's why I'm so glad that you got to be on this panel today. There's so many people like you, you know, as well, and so many people that's wanting to help, and that's, you know, just maybe in your position that has a great product, but how do I get it out there, you know? And I can see whatever that product is, it's working. Your hair really, really does look lovely, so I can't wait to get my hands onto it as well. And thank you so much. It really is fantastic. And you know what's so nice is, like, here we have Claudia, who's a hairdresser and also has a product. So if you are in the manufacturing, whatever your business is, that is what's so phenomenal. It does not matter whether you are a real estate agent, a hairdresser, a doctor, a dentist, non-profit organization, a teacher, a coach, in the government, you know, whatever. Everyone that uses the internet is going to be using one of Onpassive's products. So why not get in now as a founder? And, you know, you'll find your niche where you attracted to certain people, and, you know, it's all about attraction marketing. It doesn't matter. It's not like, oh, well, that's not really for me. This is for everybody. Onpassive is for all the people. Doesn't matter where you come from, what origin, what race or creed you are. It's for all the people, and it's affordable for all the people as well. There was a lovely story about a lady in Papua New Guinea who was also literate, couldn't read or write. She was really, really struggling, and I'm not sure of her age, but I believe she was quite an elderly lady. I can't remember the full details now, but she knew. All she knew was apparently to be in an online business, and computers and IT and what have you is the way to go. And she obviously couldn't do it herself, and heard about Onpassive, knew that this is something she wanted to be in, and went to work and sold fruit or mangoes or whatever on the side of the road for 2 weeks until she had her money enough to pay for her founding member position. Now that sort of person, I just take my hat off to them. They did what it takes. you know. And I know there's a lot of people who's watching now or will be watching that's maybe in the same situation. We got a youngster, Redfern, introduced me to him, from South Africa, but now he's living in the UK. He's 16 years old. He went, and he's also got a YouTube video now. He's becoming a little YouTuber, 16 years old. And his mom joined, and he saw the opportunity, but he wanted to man up, and he said, I don't want my mom to pay for this. I want to do it myself. I want to say I did it. And he went out and he washed windows and walked dogs, and he came up with £80, because he's in the UK, to find his position. You know, it's stories like this that I absolutely love. So there's really no excuse for you not to get in. You've got time. Just register now, get your position in there, and then once you've registered with the person that invited you, get in, and you'll get an email, and hopefully every time you open your inbox, you'll see that there's this position that you haven't paid for yet. Make a plan, get your families together, club in just to get that one position, because that's all you need. One position is going to change your whole family's life around. Financial future. You know, Onpassive offers you total freedom, which is total time and money freedom. Time to enjoy the money that you make, you know, which is really, really incredible. So I think I'm going to hand it over to Red. Thank you so much, Claudia, once again. Thank you to the guests that invited, to the founders who invited the guests, and those guests that did arrive and pitch up tonight. If you're here, you're meant to be with Onpassive. So don't delay. You know, you have to just get in, make that decision, and take that leap of faith. You've got nothing to lose. If you decide to pay and you really say, well, this is not for me, it doesn't matter when. Our CEO says, if you're not with him, the marriage is over, you want a divorce, I will refund you your money. I'll give you what you came back with. So you really, it's a no-brainer. If you've got nothing to lose, you'll get your money back if you want it. But you really, I don't think anybody in their right mind would want their money back. So I hope between what Mike and Marty and Red and Dan and Claudia and I have said tonight, that something resonated with you, and realize that you are here for a reason, and you're watching this presentation for a reason. Doesn't matter when you watch it, but there is a reason, and that reason is, I need to sign up. So thank you from South Africa. Over to you. Thanks, Red.
Thanks, Marina.
Thanks very much, Marina. Thank you. So I'm just writing down a answer to somebody at the moment. Okay, I've got a few questions that people have asked me, which I shall just answer now quickly. Before, I just want to cover a couple of other points as well. The first one was, when is Founders actually going to finish? Is it going to be an ongoing thing, or is there a time cutoff for the Founders position? Very good question, and the easy answer to that is, as soon as we launch to the world, there will be no more Founders. That's it. Not for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, that's it. So whatever number we start with, that is what we're going to have. And so it is really important that if you want to be a founder, you have to get in now, because that opportunity, unless you buy it off somebody in the future for, it's going to be a lot more than $97, I can assure you. But that position will not be open for anyone else after we launch. Another question we had from David is, we've been talking about the founder's position and how much money we can make if you're building a team. If I pay my 97 and I have nobody in my team, will I still earn money? Well, the answer to that is yes, you will. It'll take, as Mike said, what he was talking about is cutting time frames. The system and the way that Onpassive has been developed is so everybody will succeed. If you're a founder right now, you will make money. It's as simple as that. Yes, it might take you longer, but you will make money. We haven't got any exact amounts at the moment, because we don't know what the entry figure for the packages for the subscriptions are going to be. We have an idea of what it's going to be, but we don't know yet. And until we get that number, we will not be able to find out what sort of money we will be getting. But to give you an idea, if you have 3 people under you, okay, your subscriptions are free. You won't pay for any of your subscriptions, because the commissions off your 3 will make you free, so you don't have to pay. Okay, so that is your first target to get to. And also don't forget, you don't have to get these people, because the company will get you these people. And there'll also be a couple of other ways as well, where people will come into your team, whether they come in from people above you, because there will be a thing called overflow, or your own endeavors. There is a great opportunity to be able to grow a business with Onpassive. Like Claudia, she wants to market her own products. Myself personally, I've got my own business, but I'm going to be marketing Onpassive all the way, because I can see the benefits of it for the products and services. Somebody else has asked me, what is the minimum age to join? Now, I've been mentoring a guy called Gert in the UK. He's only 16. He's allowed to do this in the UK because 16 is the minimum age. The age limit is all dependent on the country that you reside. It's between 16 and 18 to give you a rough idea. Okay, but please check with the country you reside in to see what is the minimum age of anybody to have their own business. That is the criteria. This is an artificial IT company. Okay, it is nothing to do with cryptocurrency or anything like that. So this is what you want to be looking into if you want to have the minimum age. So I just want to go on to one of the points which is so important, which actually I picked up on what Claudia said, and about targeted traffic, why it's so important. Now, one of the major things that Onpassive is developing alongside the products, it's all going to be integrated with artificial intelligence. Now, a lot of people probably thinking, what is artificial intelligence? I don't really know anything about it. Well, actually, you do. Now, you probably all use the internet at the moment. You probably, all of you, shop online in one way, shape or form. You go searching Google, eBay, Amazon, all the rest of it for looking, we'll say for a t-shirt, for instance, okay? So you look on any of these platforms for a t-shirt, you then pop onto Facebook, Google, Instagram,
Red,
wherever it may be.
Red,
yes.
Sorry,
yes.
Your sound is going a bit fuzzy. Maybe you're covering your speakers or something, I'm not sure, but it's coming in and out.
I don't know. Is that any better or not?
Yeah, we can hear you. It's just going croaky. Carry on.
Sorry. So you're looking for a t-shirt, and lo and behold, you go onto Facebook. All down that right-hand side of Facebook, you will see those t-shirts that you've been looking at. And this is the advertising. And this is what AI does. Now, they all use AI at the moment because they know what you've been looking at. And the way they know you've been looking at is because they know your IP address. Not only they know your IP address, they know where you live. They know the country, the zone you live in, and so they can target you with these products in your area for different companies. Onpassive is going to be exactly the same. They're all these products and services that they have online at the moment. If anybody puts in, we'll say a page builder, domain name, a webinar service, or anything, whatever products and services that Onpassive have, and somebody searches for any of these online, they instantly know that that person is looking for this. They will target that person with these products and services by the AI, artificial intelligence. They'll advertise it. People will click on the link. They go to the Onpassive website. They instantly get a 7-day free trial. They'll use the products and services. They'll absolutely love them. Guess what? They sign up as a customer. That is what's going to give us our commissions. That is what gives us our residual income. And it is all done for us. We do not have to lift a finger. All these people, you as a founder, they will drop into your business some way, shape or form below you without you having to lift a finger. So that's what I just wanted to touch on, is how the AI is so important. Not only that, as well as all the AI is going to connect all the products and services together. So for instance, they can cross-promote the products and services to the original targeted audience to tempt their whistle for them to do something else. So maybe they might not like one product, but they can offer them another one that they might like. And don't forget, All these products and services for Onpassive are under one roof for one price. I don't know about anybody at the moment, but if you do anything online at the moment, whether it is marketing, your domain name, your website, emailing, funnel builders, all of these products and services at the moment, you have to go for various places all over the place. You pay individually for all of them with Onpassive, one price, and you're good to go. Not only are you paying one price, you get 3 people. It won't cost you a penny. And as Mike said, they will be paying you to use these products and services. Anyway, that's it for me. Mike, over to you, sir.
Thanks, Red. That's excellent. Dan, do you have anything, or are you good? I see he just buzzed off.
Oh, I do have a couple of things. I just want to end with a few thoughts here. I think with all that we've heard from Mike, we've heard from Marina and Claudia and Red, and I think the message is pretty clear here that we're part of something that is very, very special. And as you've heard, Onpassive is we believe that Onpassive is really going to take over the internet, going to take over the World Wide Web, and you can be a founding member and be a part of that. So that's pretty exciting. We're all founding members, and we are so excited we can't stand it. And what this provides you is not only financial freedom, but time freedom. I'll tell you a quick little story. I've been in the medical industry. I've been a medical device sales rep for 28 years. In 2 weeks, I'm retiring from that. Now, I was going to do that anyway, but being with Onpassive and knowing about the launch and believing in this company and believing it is real and it is going to launch, that helped me make my decision. So you can be a part of something that is truly very, very special. You don't have to be a guru. You don't have to recruit. There's no pre-qualifications. There are no pre-qualifications for you to make money at all. And there's no limit to the amount of money that you can make. So it truly is a chance of a lifetime. And we're with some amazing people. All these people here, we're getting to know, we're developing relationships with. You will not only have the opportunity to use these AI products, but you're going to be writing a new chapter in your life. And I'm writing a new chapter in mine. Claudia's writing one in hers, Mike, Red, Marina, Marty, and we can't wait. And for $97, to think about that, $97 to write a totally new chapter in your life, join us.
Could I say something?
Claudia, yes.
Sure.
So as Dan was just going over that, I noticed he said he was in the medical device and me having my own product. And so I just wanted to know, Dan, could you explain that we don't actually need to have a business to become a founder and be an Onpassive?
Oh, absolutely. You do not have to have a business. In fact, the majority of the people that do have businesses and choose to become a founding member of Onpassive will probably forget all about that business, and they'll be just founding members of Onpassive and work Onpassive. But if you truly do have a business that you're passionate about, you can plug that into Onpassive and they will do the marketing for you. Now, it does have to be approved through Onpassive. You can't have just any business. You have to get approval through Onpassive, and then you will be able to promote your business, and they will drive traffic to your business.
Yeah, Dan, on that note, when it's about the approval side of things, it's not to say, oh, is my business going to be approved or not? It probably would be. The only reason it needs to get approved is because there are a lot of Ponzi's and scams out there.
Right.
And we are just protecting you. Onpassive as a whole
Exactly.
is protecting their founders to make sure that what they are involved in is licensed and registered and legal. You know, that's the thing.
Exactly.
So usually your own business, if it's a startup, you're self-employed or you got a little small business, that won't be a problem. It's when it comes to other platforms and things, we need to make sure that they are licensed and registered so that the people that are signing up, because you are going to get a lot of traffic to your other businesses as well, that they are not going to get burned. You know, we have to do our research. So Onpassive, in other words, we'll be doing the due diligence for you to make sure that the business that you are introducing to the other founders and other customers of Onpassive is legit, that they are legal. Now, Onpassive is licensed and registered in 212 countries. We have got our license docs, Red went into more detail on that. So yes, we are definitely legal and compliant in all those countries. Thank you so much, Dan. I always love the way, I can see you, like me, we've made so many friends, and it's exciting. You actually, I worked from home either way, so as far as friends go and what have you, we'd have a barbecue or braai, as we say, with a handful of friends. But if I had to say, right, we're going to do this live now, and I'm going to have all the new friends that I've made over, I would need to hire an hotel to manage to fit them all in, because I've really made so many great friends, people from all walks of life, from all over the world, literally, and it's really amazing. And when you become a founding member, you get access to the back office, the Go Founders back office, where we've got a great community of like-minded people, and we inspire each other and share great content that just keeps everyone lifted, in high spirits. So yes, you definitely want to be part of this great family that is just growing by one founding member every minute. And we have, I think we've passed the 260,000 mark now. 260,000 founding members. When I joined, there were 40,000. When Red joined, I think there were 2,500. I'm not sure. So yes, I mean, Claudia joined, I think her original position was at about 160,000. And even now, it's 100,000 more than when she joined, and she didn't join so long ago. So
yes,
it's
it was
really
173,000.
Yeah,
and
there we go.
It was in August, actually, so not that long ago.
Exactly, just in August. So within 2 months, we've grown by 100,000 founding members. So you definitely, even if you sign up now, when you look again, there's another 1,000 founding members by tomorrow. So when's the right time to sign up? Now. That's all I can say. I think we've gone beyond the hour. So from South Africa.
Yeah, let me finish it off, Marina, before you sign off.
Okay, I was just saying goodbye from me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. I really want to touch on the new people that are here. You're hearing a lot of information right now, and I know that information can be overwhelming, and it doesn't need to be. Onpassive is very, very simple, and keep in mind, 100% automated. Like Claudia said, you do not have to have a business to come into Onpassive. This is a standalone business. But if you have one, that's great. Onpassive is going to help you with that. But as you think about Onpassive, as you continue to explore Onpassive, keep it simple. This is not a hard business. It's why Ash made it, to keep it simple for everybody, to level that playing field, and to make sure that you are successful. That is Onpassive. I want to thank the ladies here. As usual, you were better than anything on the webinar. You did great, both of you. But I think that's it for today. We've covered a lot of things. I know your heads are spinning. And get back with the person that invited you to this webinar. If you have any questions, ask them. And then when you're ready to sign up as a founder, make sure you go through them and sign up under them. We are just getting started. This is a very exciting ride. And as we move forward through the rest of this year, like Marina said, believe me, it's going to get more and more exciting. I'm going to see if I can call Marty back online, because he's the one that has to shut it out. Marty, are you there?
I'm listening. Yeah, I can shut it down whenever we're ready.
Yeah, I think. Do you guys have anything else?
No, thanks
Shut it down, Marty.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
Thank you. Cheers.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Antoine.